Hey everyone, normal pre-stream setup time. Ugh, I'm gonna be so tense this entire stream. Still getting set up. I'm sorry for the late start. Um, yeah, OBS updated and all the normal things. Also, not sure if anything broke because of the update, so that's going to be hilarious to find out. Okay, if I remember correctly, I just died. I don't remember how. And it sent me back a fair ways, which is why I stopped and was frustrated. Okay.
Entering zero gravity.
Hear badness, I don't see badness. I'm not fighting in zero gravity. Nope, nope, nope.
What the hell? It shut the whole ship. I'll check it out.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Entering vacuum.
Oh, fuck! Oh. That just took out most of my health. Jesus. Have any? No, that's oxygen. 10 seconds in. Not a good start.
God. Took one step out of the captain's net to Chen. That thing. He almost got me.
You okay?
I trapped him in a damaged escape pod. He's snarling like, this is fucked up. Hurry, Isaac.
Exiting zero gravity.
take one more hit and I'm dead. And then I have to restart from where I just was. And that will just kind of piss me off. No, fuck, fuck, fuck. And that's how they got me again. Perfect timing, Sandman. I think this is exactly how I died last time. Also great. I just noticed something. All right, I'll be right back. Well, like, I'll still be here, but I'm doing stuff in the back end because it stopped connecting, and that's really annoying. I'll give up for now and hope that it sorts itself out because I think it's not updating right. Anyways, how was your day so far, Sandman? Anything interesting happen? How's your day going so far?
Entering zero gravity.
Okay.
What the hell? It shut the whole shit. I'll check it out.
I mean, I'm assuming it's just been kind of, not relaxed would be the wrong term, but just like kind of nothing happening or nothing crazy happening. Oh, would have been helpful earlier. Oh.
God. Took one step out of the captain's nest and Chen, that thing, he almost got me.
Exiting zero
I
gravity.
trapped him in a damaged escape pod. He's snarling like, this is fucked up. Hurry, Isaac.
This is, yes, this is indeed really messed up. How's it going, Aether? Yeah, Chit. Ah, fuck! Ugh. Yeah, no, I am going to die a lot, I'm fairly certain, in this game. And I'm going to be real tense about it the entire time, I'm fairly certain. So I hope it's entertaining for you to watch. And if it's not entertaining for you to watch, I don't know why the hell I'm doing this then. Because it is... I am aiming for the limbs. The problem is I can't aim. And, like, it's also, like, I can't aim and I panic. So... my accuracy is... Oh, thank God. Like, my accuracy is already naturally bad. And then I'm incredibly tense. So the second I get jump scared, I just unload on everything. And unfortunately, the pulse rounds are too, like, weak, in my opinion, to... use and properly panic with, so I'm sticking with the starting cutter, which is strong and can be upgraded. I've seen people clear this game just with the cutter and, like, just with telekinesis. It's just, I am not that kind of person. I've watched people speedrun it. I don't know enough about the plot for it to be interesting. And this was, like, a long time ago. Like, the reason I keep on shooting those vents is because I know that's where the monsters spawn. And I want to prevent that. Like, all of this tension and fear and everything is 100% me. Like, I am not great with jump scares. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Shit. Shit. Okay. Oh, fuck! And, like, the fact that I'm out of ammo now, plenty of money, but no ammo, is not helping my nerves. Isn't it a remake of 1 and 2 and or 3 and 4? I remember, what, who's the guy who does this challenge? Firebomb Academy, I can't remember. But he did a remake of, or he did like a playthrough of Tony Hawk 1 and 2 without upgrading and see if you could get through the game. To say it was difficult would be an understatement. And shit. Run away. Oh, this thing has grenades. That's useful. Useful, but I have no ammo now, so I don't know what to do. Like, everything I'm trying to pick up is too light or useless. Not doing much damage. Crap. I'm probably dead, but... And I died. Oh. The problem is my beating the shit out of them is not doing enough. And yes, it's not going well. On the plus side, I'm hoping it's marginally entertaining to watch. And I'm glad you know me well enough where...
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Get the fuck out. Shit! Anyways, how are your days going? I'm hoping a little less stressful than what I'm dealing with at the moment, even though this is entirely self-inflicted, so no sympathy is needed. Shit!
A man chooses, a slave obeys.
I need healing.
I mean, peak is one way of putting it. As long as it's entertaining, it's worth it, but freaking hell. the plus side, the boot is much better. How's it going, Demon? I'm probably about to die. Oh, fucking hell. It would be much less infuriating for single-player game if I didn't get stuck every time. Season 3 starts tomorrow, 10 UTC, I believe. 10, yeah.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
I think so. Like, in case any of you were wondering, that is my plan for tomorrow, is play the beginning of Season 3, all the hype, you know, and then advertising doesn't feel nearly as terrible when I would double check the start time on that, because that's just what I thought I saw. And I'm pretty sure UTC tends to be the marker for game releases. (8 a.m. UTC. Okay, I was close, but not obviously not correct. It doesn't help the fact that I don't want to go downstairs again and die. Because I know I don't have enough ammo. What the? Fucking hell.
Quarantine lifted.
I have 0 nodes. I didn't pick any up. Damn it. Okay, 3 hours start before. Liking is a word. Oh shit. That's a grenade. It is a very atmospheric game. It is not something that I would play on my own, very, very clearly. Yes. I assume so, because the stronger my guns get, I would assume the less tense I would be. Because, like, if I can panic shoot and not, and, like, actually take them out, then I would probably be like, oh, okay, this is fine. It's more along the lines of Left 4 Dead than, like, a suspense game. But until I get to that point, in which case I have to, like, search for nodes and whatnot. Actually, I'm gonna go back there and see if there's one I missed. Because I'm certain there is. Otherwise, they shouldn't have given the upgrade thingy there.
Cog? It's me.
Personal log, Dr. Nicole Brennan. With medication and zero-G therapy, patient Harris is showing improvement. If this continues, there might be hope for the others on Aegis 7. However, Dr. Mercer continues to interfere. He claims Harris's delusions are religiously significant. If I have to make a complaint, I will. I'm not losing my patient over unitology bullshit.
Oh,
Again.
I forgot about that. The freaking alien-worshipping cult.
Signal. Dr. Nicole Brennan. Rig location? Inconclusive. Manual rig tracking is available.
Oh, too bad he's super dead. Because I can't do anything against that. Yay, tentacle-y things on the walls. Yeah, I don't want to go in there. And, of course. I hear badness, I don't see badness. Oh, fucking! On the roof? Ow! Oh, there it is. Freaking tentacle babies. Because they need someone to blame, and like the only people playing right now, especially like would be primarily in competitive. Yeah, people as like to avoid blame. People will blame everybody for everything. Well, that's just how it is. And good, you got the skin demon. Fuck! Where's the scan? Gotta be here somewhere if they're saying to do it. What do I have left? Not nearly enough. The hell?
Daniels isn't answering her rig link. What's your status?
I found a shock pad I can use on the barricade. I'm heading back there now.
Watch the voltage on that pad. I'm not losing anyone else.
Fucking hell! Yeah, this game is going to take years off my life. Oh, store. We buy some things that will keep me alive. Okay, none of the armor or the nodes, which are the important ones. I'm a little tired of not having ammo for the powerful gun. stand back, dude. That was in all credits poorly used, I'm assuming.
Remember, when you reach the morgue, find Captain Mathias' body. Get his rig codes, and the computer's all ours.
A
Security
man chooses. A slave obeys.
Sorry, I was grabbing my cup and then I was like, I heard noises and I'm going to be jumpy. And like, I have a little bit of alcohol in there to take the edge off, but I thought there was an upgrade thingy here somewhere. Ugh. Did I see evil? Nope. The amount of boxes that are in the area.
Loop and transmit to all personnel. This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan. Medical is overwhelmed. We need help. Look at his wounds. We can't handle so many trauma cases, and the command crew won't tell us what's happening. He's seizing.
No, he's not seizing, he's transforming.
Maybe I have some PHP left.
There are side missions in this game? Like, those are clearly explosive. They're hiding in the showers, aren't they?
all personnel. This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan. Medical is overwhelmed. We need help. Look at his wounds.
Did it? I have to stare at her in order for the hologram not to disappear. Great. Ugh.
Loop and transmit to all personnel. This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan. Medical is
Sorry, it's
overwhelmed.
very
We need help.
2000s gameplay.
Look at his wounds. We can't handle so many trauma cases, and the command crew won't tell us what's happening. Caesar. Shit. Maybe I have some PHP left.
Okay, so it was the shower? Okay, I'm grabbing onto something, but it's not... Oh, there it is.
Medical log, Dr. Nicole Brennan. So much for being paranoid. I repurposed this room to run counseling sessions without unitologists interfering. Now it's the only place I feel safe. I recovered a limb after yesterday's attack. Genetically, it's human tissue with bizarre mutations. But it's just a sample. It's not enough to figure out a cure. I need... Wait, where's that report from engineering? Here. The engineers pulled something out of machinery. Limbs missing, torso intact. Okay. Time for a real autopsy.
There. But I'd prefer to finish... It's an old game, but this is the remake, so, like, it's all shiny, which is nice. Okay, so it's in engineering, so I can move on. Climb. Great. Considering I'm thinking boss fight where the captain's body is, like me having to fight these assholes. There's lots of sharp, pointy objects I could throw if I was more proficient with the Force, but
Security request retrieved.
You left me. I woke in the dark with them scratching in the walls. Scratching like rats. And you all locked me in with them. Fuckers. I'll cut them out. I'll cut them out. I'll cut them out.
Mercer, it's Terrence Kine. You were in surgery, so I left this with Warwick. He'll be discreet. I just got the latest report from Aegis 7. The situation's worse than Captain Matthias will admit. 40% of the colony's population is now showing symptoms. Depression, hallucinations, more violence. People are dying down there. I know it's linked to the marker somehow, but I just don't have enough data. Mercer, maybe I was wrong. We need answers by any means possible. That patient, Brett Harris, might be our last hope.
oh, I can't tell if that's... Okay, I was going to say graphics or is she crazy. So, shit. The save point is not a good sign. And that's the problem with save points too. Like, if you see it, you know, like, oh, something's coming up where they decided they need to have a checkpoint here.
A man chooses. A slave obeys.
Oh, cadaver storage. There's just going to be a shit ton of them in there. Okay. 20 minutes. I think I can get that. This at least started.
Breach detected.
I didn't mean to use the grenade there, but I am okay with that. It's also convenient how all of these power battery things are specifically engine shaped. Again, this feels like boss battle. And then O2 okay. So it's going to be a battle in vacuum, which is bad because I only have 60 seconds. I haven't actually. The only ones I looked at so far were Jean Grey. And also Wolverine this season is going to be insane. Like not that he already wasn't pretty damn good, but like he's going to be broken with the freaking team up. And he's going to get the team up basically every game because at least for a couple weeks, there's going to be a Jean Grey in like every single game. Blade, I would assume, would be mixed between close combat and pistol fighting. Actually, once the ad break starts or I finish boss fight, that's presumably going to happen shortly, I will take a look at the trailer. Brush his head first. Shit! Yep, knew that was coming. Okay, so that's just showing them how to transform. And now that thing's going to be transforming everything in the morgue. Great.
Isaac, what's your status? Do you have the captain's rig?
Fuck me! Ugh. Transmitting codes now. I saw it, Hammond. A flying one turned the captain's body into another one of those things. The same must have happened to Chen.
God. Maybe the command computer has something. Where's Daniels when you need her? Head back to the security checkpoint. It's safer there. At least I can upgrade your clearance.
Clearance confirmed.
Okay. Don't feel safe anymore.
Isaac,
I'm here. What the hell's happening?
the computer says the Ishimura's engines are offline. We're on a decaying orbit toward Aegis 7.
Oh god. I have to get to engineering.
There's no time. That tram station's offline. Unless... Here. Head back to the flight deck. I'll guide you from there. If this damage report's right, there's a shortcut to engineering.
Clearance confirmed.
I also guess that's one way of locking progression, is locking it behind actual locks, so you have to backtrack, which is a little frustrating. Okay, so I'm curious about the Blade trailer, so I'm just going to pause real quick, and I'll bring up the watch along menu so we can, I'll take a look. Okay, the official trailer's still only that, but this should be...
Yo, what's going on, guys? Wobbs here. Welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. Today, we just got gameplay of Blade in Marvel Rivals. Coming in Season 3.5, Blade should be the brand new duelist. And yes, it seems he is going to be a duelist from the gameplay we have leaked today from Rivals Info. So let's get into this gameplay, let's break it down and see how it matches the leaked ability names and descriptions we have for him. So this is it right here. We can see Blade's model. He has 300 health in this build. Now I assume most things here are how he's going to be in release, because it seems someone has their hands on this kind of release build. And yeah, 300 health. So he's going to be a duelist, not a Vanguard. I mean, people are hoping he was a Vanguard, but yes, it looks like 2 duelists in Season 3.5. So first up, we have his sword in his hand and a sword on his back, which I think might be part of one of his other abilities. We can see here, he's fighting another Blade, and he, just starts slashing with his sword. So this is his primary fire, his sword that he can just use melee attacks with, and he attacks pretty fast. It seems to do, what's that, 25, 50, about 45 damage. 45 damage with 1 slash, seems okay. And it looks like this is how his attack goes. It can go kind of really fast. It's a weird kind of combo. It's a bit like a Spider-Man combo where you hit in kind of weird succession. I don't know if the person here is holding down melee and the first one's slow and then the next ones are fast. But it looks like he does one quick one. Then his second is like a double. And you can see just after those 4 hits that they did, they've done about 165 damage with 4 slashes, which does add up to about 40 damage per hit. But yeah, like I said, we can kind of gauge the speed of which the attacks. We don't know exactly how the player is inputting, if they're just holding down here, and this is just how his combo works. But then we see this spinning attack right at the end. Now, at first, you might think this is the final combo of his melee.
No,
It
that's
does
too
a
strong
pretty
to be
high
the
amount
final
of damage.
combo.
It looks like it does about 125 damage and knocks the player that you're attacking back. Now, what I believe this is his shift ability, the step and chop. Because if you're wielding your sword and you use his shift ability, he will slash an enemy and apply to reduce movement speed. So what it looks like is happening here is the player is using his shift ability. As you can see, it does a rapid chop. He uses both swords, spins them around, knocks the enemy back, and I assume here the enemy has a slow effect. And we don't really see anything visually on him here, so I'm not entirely sure, but it looks like it's that ability. That is my best guess. And then next, we see him activate the Blood Liberation ability. It looks like it lasts for 8 seconds, and you can see him kind of amped up. He has this red vampire effect on him. And then he attacks the enemy. He has 8 seconds of doing these attacks, and I can't tell if the attack ends up doing more damage. It doesn't really show. But what I do notice is that this seems to be highlighting the enemy through walls. Because if you look, when this activates, obviously the enemy already has a red outline as we're standing right in front of them. But the second this activates, you can see the overlay on Blade changes slightly. You can see areas around him have this kind of red glowing effect.
Yeah, it definitely looks like
especially
lifesteal.
on his cloak at the back.
And
you can
vampire,
see it's
it makes
clearly
sense,
highlighting
but-
him more, which makes me believe the Blood Liberation ability, while active for 8 seconds, does let you see enemies through walls, which will help you capitalize on your kills, as the enemies will not be able to escape you. Also, from description, the Blood Liberation ability turns all your health into Dracula's blood, and you cannot be healed at this time, but you can restore Dracula's blood by inflicting damage.
That's...
And here, that makes sense because his health bar highlights red. We have the Dracula vampire logo over his health bar. This means exactly that. You can't be healed during this time, but you have lifesteal.
That's
We see
going
lifesteal
to
is coming for Wolverine's team up with
really
Phoenix,
frustrate
and it seems lifesteal is
supports
also coming with Blade.
to the point where I just
Unfortunately,
ignore
Blade has full health
blades.
here, so we don't get to see the rate at which you heal, but I assume it will be pretty
Yeah,
high
no,
since you cannot
he's gonna
heal
get-
while in this ability. So for these 8 seconds,
I think
you
he's going to be
see
like
enemies
Spider-Man.
through
Either
walls,
they
and you have
carry because they
lifesteal
know how to
and
time it,
As I said, we can't
or-
see if his attacks are faster or if they deal more damage. This is just the gameplay that we have for now, but still a very awesome ability. Next up, we have him using his hunting shotgun. So this is kind of his secondary fire. You can see when he has the shotgun out, he still has his sword in his hand, because I imagine if you click melee while with the shotgun out, you will then still use the sword, but you can switch to the shotgun here, and you can just deal this amount of damage. He only shoots headshots, which is a bit annoying. I'd love to see what the normal damage looks like, but regardless, a headshot does about 85 damage, which is pretty nice, and this was described as a long-range shotgun. As you can see, it doesn't seem to have like a bunch of pellets shooting outwards, so I feel like it will still be pretty good at long range. And because we're only seeing this at a very close range, based on the description we had leaked, there is still a chance that this shotgun works like Roadhog does in Overwatch. So for a mid-range distance, it will just shoot one very small projectile that can deal a lot of damage like this, dealing 85 damage to the head. But then after a certain range, the pellet itself explodes and then becomes a bunch of mini pellets that will deal damage as shrapnel at very long distances. Obviously, from the gameplay, we don't get to see that. We only see it close range, so that is still a possibility when Blade releases. And then what we see here is his shift ability again, but when you're using your shotgun. So his shift ability, if you're wielding your gun, will make you shoot an enemy and apply reduced healing. So I believe that is this ability. Once again, if you press shift with this shotgun out, it looks like he slashes the enemy and shoots them at the same time, dealing crazy amounts of damage. I mean, we can't actually see the amount of damage, which is unfortunate, but that is that ability in action. So that is the sneak peek of gameplay that we have thanks to Rivals info. Honestly, not loads to go off, but a lot of confirmation here on some of those abilities, especially showing us that he's a duelist. He's kind of primarily melee focused. He has a bit of range with that shotgun, but you're going to want to be getting up close and personal. you have some pretty good survivability with that blood liberation, because if you're hitting your damage, you will be healing, which is very cool. Now, what we didn't get to see here was the ultimate, and if everything's still the same as it was leaked by Rivals Info, then the ultimate is described as the following. After building up your strength for a short period of time, you quickly unsheath your sword and charge forward, while releasing a powerful chop and leaving Dracula's sword frantically chopping the area behind you. So the ultimate should be this huge kind of damage dealing ability. You can charge forward, hitting everyone in the process and damaging them constantly in the trails that you leave behind. It does sound pretty cool, and for more survivability, he is going to have a damage block ability. Seems his right click will allow you to use Dracula's sword to resist incoming damage. This will most likely be very similar to Doomfist in Overwatch, how he can hold his arm in front of him to deal significantly reduced damage, and that seems to be the same with Blades. We also had a leak that he has a team up with Cloak and Dagger. Apparently it's going to be the same as the Moon Knight one, which I think makes sense. That will also add to his survivability because it allows him to shroud himself in a cloak, making him invisible, but also giving him even more passive healing, allowing him to move through the backline with more ease, which I think makes a lot of sense now that we've seen his playstyle from the leaked gameplay. So are you excited for Blade in Season 3.5? We also have...
Okay, so I'm going to say interesting. Not personally interested, but like he is going to complicate the meta quite a bit because like he's going to be a brawler for sure. Kind of feels like a watered down Wolverine at the moment to me, but that's just to me. So ads are about to start, so I will switch back to everything and run an ad, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, good. I can either... upgrade armor or get the node. Armor is more important because I am too squishy right now. Even if it's only 5%. Anyways, I'm glad you stopped by, EP. Like, even if you can only lurk.
Lifting station lockdown. Flight deck tram control. Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
Have no money.
Security recording retrieved.
That's messed up. Well, sad that I didn't actually look.
Isaac, this damage report says there's a broken cargo lift just beyond the hangar doors. I'll open them now.
Entering zero gravity.
You'll need your thrusters to reach it, but that lift shaft should take you straight down to engineering.
Entering vacuum.
Silence of not hearing your gunshots and everything is quite good.
Exiting zero gravity. Exiting vacuum. Clearance confirmed.
We are not punished. Eat our sins, but I mean, good timing on that to freak me the hell out. That's gross.
Warning. Orbital position compromised. Correct course immediately. Station now accessible. Thank you for your patience.
The fact that they've installed fast travel like, implies I'm coming back here, which is concerning. Now that you're back, EB, how have you been? You said you were looking into a bar, right? Like, just for a place to hang out?
Engineering log. Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple reporting. Christ, still can't believe the chief is gone. It's all fallen apart since the captain died. Everyone down here is on their last nerve. We thought the rioting was the worst of it. Till those things came through the vents. Their faces. Fuck, those were my lunch buddies, Liz's friends, old boyfriends. And out of nowhere, the engines are screwed. Primary's laboring, we're hemorrhaging fuel. Fuck if I know why. I'm taking Danvers to the fuel depot to fix it. Gotta keep the team focused or it'll crack. Temple out.
Seeing you in the control room. Any news on the engines?
Yeah, but it makes no sense. They're out of fuel. The centrifuge is offline. We're tethered to a 4 trillion ton payload. Without the engines, it's dragging us down to the planet.
Can you handle it alone?
Sure. Fix the centrifuge, get the fuel running, then do a full
Typically,
restart.
that makes no
But
sense.
don't need to stabilize our orbit from there.
Standing by. Fast as you can, Isaac.
Excuse me. Scan rig where? I assume the bar is pretty close by. So... Ooh, new gun. Yay. Oh, more kinds of ammo that I can panic about looking for.
Security request retrieved.
We need help down in engineering. Danvers, get those wires up. Tell us to shut out. I don't want to. I don't want to. Right, Henderson, your teeth. He's pulling his teeth out. Just hold him. Where the fuck is security? Oh, God. He's dead. No, he's alive. He hit that pretty hard. What the hell is happening? I don't know. Cancel security request. Henderson needs the medical bed. And a shrink.
Ripper Blade is cool. Like, holding it out with telekinesis is awesome.
Fuel reserves depleted. Main engines offline.
But I'm not 100% sure on the amount of damage it does. On the plus side, I found a weapon I don't need to aim with, really. I say as I die. I know I'm kind of... There's aim assist. Sorry. Yeah, I'm setting this to easy. I probably should have done that from the beginning, honestly.
Security request retrieved.
We need help down in engineering. Danvers, get those wires up. Tell us to shut out. I don't want to. I don't want to. Like, Henderson, your teeth. He's pulling his teeth out. Just hold it. Where the fuck is security?
Warning. Fuel reserves depleted. Main engines offline.
progress report filed by Jacob Temple. The engine problems aren't a malfunction. Someone shut off the fuel lines to the primary engine and damaged the valves to hell and back. We just wasted an hour fixing them. Now we need to restart the south refueling station, but some jackass turned off the power and locked up the circuit breaker. No engines? We're gonna hit planetfall soon. What now? There's gotta be someone around here how to spare access card. Go. Wait, you hear that? Denver,
It's
go!
not a jackass. That's someone actively sabotaging you. No, fuck. Shit!
Isaac. Damn it.
Daniels? You made it.
Thank God. After the bridge, we thought that...
Glad to disappoint. I barricaded myself in the computer core. I can hear them, but I don't think they know I'm here. Isaac, I've tracked down your rig. You're in engineering, right? I'll get myself admin privileges. Maybe I can help. Logging security card.
Is oxygen or light?
Clearance confirmed.
And because oxygen will legitimately kill me. Yeah. I'm glad I lowered the difficulty there. I feel like a chump, but otherwise this game would take for freaking ever for me to finish because I just keep on dying.
Refueling sequence activated. Sufficient fuel to fire primary engine.
Okay, I've got a fuel reading. Only a quarter full, but it should be enough.
I still need to get the centrifuge working before restart. Someone really screwed with these fuel lines.
Move fast, Isaac. Aegis 7's looking damn close out there.
I'm glad you're back, Lilith, but like 100% honesty here, I am not very good at eating my own vegetables, even though I am very much a grown-ass adult. And did you make something tasty, or is it just kind of utilitarian and healthy? That does sound delicious.
Clearance confirmed. Sequence confirmed.
Decontamination sequence in here probably is not a wise decision. I'd assume I'm about to be set on fire.
Sequence activated. Please stand by.
Adding the fog effect to make these tiny things more of a threat is very much annoying. I call BS that this room is decontaminated now, given all of the blood and guts and shit.
Thank you for your patience.
Welcome back, Aether. What did you make for dinner? Or what do you have for dinner, I guess? Mostly just me being curious and nosy. Lunch. I would argue that would be early, really early dinner territory. Mac and cheese. So satisfying. Or late lunch. Yeah, early dinner, late lunch. Unfortunately, there's no snappy word for it in at least American English. I would consider afternoon tea to be the right time, but definitely not the right
Entering zero. Exiting zero gravity.
Linner.
Entering zero gravity. Warning. Centrifuge offline. Please attach generator modules manually.
Now, this is a boss fight area if I saw. Oh, fuck it! Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Base. What the hell? Why didn't that work? Bunch of disengaged. Look for anything else shiny that I'm missing. It's making me feel stupid. 1, 2. I think that's an O2 thing, not anything relevant to the puzzle, which is not really a puzzle. I'm thinking I'm just missing a step. Hey demon, welcome back. I mean, it's summertime. No, I don't think there's anything that will be able to like change that, sadly, unless you want to go to like Australia or something. Yes, I would love to do this, but he keeps on... annoying because I'm just frustrated at this point. I don't think it's a hard puzzle because I think I'm doing it right. It's just, or I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, but for the life of me. And like that's clearly telling me I'm doing something wrong, but I cannot for the life of me figure it out. Well, this is the remake, so I hope that they'd fix it. It's like controls wise, all of this stuff is like fine. It's just frustrating, not strictly bad. And I can't seem to figure out what I'm supposed to do. Oh, okay, I think I know what I have to do, but that's going to be really annoying.
Generator module attached.
Your badness.
Generator module attached. Clutch engaged. All personnel clear for centrifuge restart.
After you fail at that, like, for the third time, there should be, like, a voice line that says, oh, hey, you need to, like, it won't stick because of this reason.
Centrifuge activated. Re-establishing balance with tectonic load.
Looks like the centrifuge is back online. All that's left is restarting the engines, right? Ready when you are.
Okay, finished the puzzle, got about halfway through it. I think my tension has eased a fair bit by making it easier. Hate saying that. I'm going to switch to Marvel Rivals again to decompress, so I'll be right back. And I'll run an ad while I'm getting that all set up.